Are you ready to overcome anxiety, worry, or fear? If so, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 steps to overcome anxiety, worry, and fear. My name's Heidi Blackie, and I help women turn obstacles into opportunities to create a life they deserve. What is the first thing, the first sensation that you feel that tells you something isn't right? My feeling is a pit in my stomach. That's anxiety. That's fear. Worry is this dark cloud that follows me around. Usually, the symptoms that we feel are the first indicators that something isn't right. Step 1 is learning how to tune into them, be aware of them. And if you can allow a little piece of that to be here, because it belongs, it's an emotion of the moment. But the second half of that is exploring what it is. What do you feel anxious about? What are you afraid of? What are you worried about? No judgment, just kind of a little bit of a curiosity. What is that? Step 1. Step 2, is it true? So much of what we're afraid of, what we worry about, and what we have anxiety about is in the future. It hasn't even happened yet. So there's no way it can be true. And it's so easy to catastrophize and make things bigger and bigger and bigger. But if you can ask yourself, is it true? That's a really important step. If it's not true, then work on being present, letting go of it, breathing, finding your breath. If it is true, if there is something that's really scary, again, try to stay present, but I want you to do the third step. The third step is to take empowered action. So sometimes there are things that we can't do anything about, except we can. We can change our perception. We can change our response. We can change the way we view that event, that situation. So there is always something you can do. You may not be able to change the outcome, but you may. So I have a recent experience with my dog who has been coughing since April. And I took her to a teaching vet hospital for like a full workup, and they found the rarest of rare diseases they've never seen. They haven't even seen it in humans. They haven't seen it in any of the veterinarians and the faculty and the people they've reached out to. And the first thing they said when they came into the room to tell me the diagnosis was, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. We haven't seen this form of it, but in every other form, the dogs die. They die from the medications before the fungus, it's a fungus, before the fungus even disappears. So it's really bad. Immediately, dark cloud, pit in my stomach, fear, all the emotions, because I love my dog. She's 8, she's rambunctious, she's like Peter Pan, she's amazing. And what could this mean? So I let those feelings be there. But what empowered action can I take? I can advocate for her. I can do research. I can look at all the studies that are out there. I can reach out to other veterinarians. I can reach out to other teaching hospitals. I can look at natural ways that I can support her immune system. There are tons of things that I can do. And I need to hold on to each step, each action that I can take, and use that to get me through, to make me feel like I can do something. I do have some power in this horrible, potentially horrible situation. So I'm taking empowered actions. Empowered action can also mean taking care of yourself. It can mean spending 5 minutes to find your breath, to calm your nervous system down. It can mean finding a safe space to be in. It can be walking in nature. It can be a space in your house where you have a ritual, where you unpack some of those feelings, but you also ground into the abundance of this moment. So empowered action can look like lots of different things. So tell me what anxiety or worry or fear feel like in your body. Let me know any situations. I'm happy to support you through it. And then try those 3 steps and see if it brings it down a notch. It can be overwhelming, but just know that you can get through it. Try these steps. I'd love to hear from you. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this.